How's it going, ladies and Bruces? I'm Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Steamworld Quest. Now, we've been in this dungeon for some time, but I'm thinking we're nearing the end. We're just going to finish this up, and we'll move on to the next one. That looks like a bull or something, yeah? To me. A bull with horns. So that's our three. We've got our three thingies now, although I don't remember what the first one was, because it's been that long. So I might actually have to go back and have a look. It's been goddamn ages. Are they shining now? The ones we've seen are shining now. Well, that makes it easier. Repair elixir. Can I get repair? Yeah, get repair potions. Because they're expensive, man. They're good, but they're expensive. That one. That one. Oh, they're not all shining. It was this one, anyway. But it was like that. This one, I have no idea. I never saw this one. There was only one to fiddle around with, I guess. You know, there's only 4 options. We had 3 out of 4. Why is every card we're getting for those twins that we're not even using? Should I be using them? They're probably really good. They seem to have like really nasty abilities. Like draining health and darkness damage and that sort of thing. Like real evil stuff. I think I know that hand. Yep, that's Hawker Jim's hand, alright. After all those pickpocketing lessons, I'd recognize it anywhere. This is messed up. And if it keeps up, there won't be any other inhabitants left than druids. Uncontrolled rage. I assume we got a boss coming up then. My god, it's like Grim Fandango. They got flowered with a flower gun that turns a corpse into flowers. Sprouted, I think it was called in Grim Fandango. Guy got sprouted. I think we've just found Bob's Chop Shop. All this for moon juice. Ugh. Hey, you were the one drinking it. After this horrifying experience, our hero stood determined to bring the Archdruid to justice. Unshrouded Light removes all harmful effects on allies. Hits a foe 1 time for each effect removed. That's pretty good, man. It costs 4 though. It costs 4. That's so much. Anything that costs 4, like at the start of a match, is terrible. Up we go. So I don't run any that cost 4. I don't even think I run any that cost 3. Oh, except Team Repair. I only run 1 copy of that.
Chapter 15. The Root of the Curse.
Because it's like, things that cost 4 are good late game, but early game, ugh. You have to play through the early one before you get to the late one. It's not super good. Okay, that gives us extra defense. That's pretty good. Null burn, null poison. Damn, null poison. Null despair, no confuse, no bleed, no berserk. Okay. I feel like execution is heard to be pretty good. I don't know who to put it on though. Equipment. Maybe you? Not you, because you do the least amount of killing, probably. You do probably the most killing. We're losing any of our bonuses to our stats, though. I don't know if she really needs them, though. She's so good, you know? There's the old scoundrel now. Boss time. Oh, God. Come, tree. Nice tree. Now that I've set those snoops to pick a fight with the ringmaster, I can buy back their parts and feed them to you. That should keep you calm enough for me to tap even more of that sweet, sweet moon juice. Is that giant tree piss? That looks satanic as. This abomination is most definitely caused by the powers of the Necronomicon. You again? But how did you... Game's up. We're here to stop your macabre little chemistry shop. Yeah, we know you have the Necronomicon. He actually told you? And shh, not so loud. You're disturbing the tree. I've just given it a bedtime snack. Oh, Bob. I always knew you were slippery, but hello. You can't just walk around feeding evil trees with your own customer base. So what? It's the circle of life. Now get away from here or I'll turn my life's work into ruins. Shut your face. You've been hoodwinking people long enough. I'll cut both you and that bloated tree of yours. Don't touch the tree. It needs its beauty sleep to produce the juice. And it really doesn't like talk about cutting. Now you've done it. You've angered it. Calm down, my dear. I've got a fresh batch of parts for you down in the catacombs. I'll just have to cut them up first. Oh no. Ah! He said cut. Poetic justice in its most macabre form. Timber! Someone should have brought an axe. We don't have any lumberjacks in the team. Wait, the kid has an axe, doesn't it? Alright, let's see how strong. 18,900? That is so much health. Holy shit. This thing's insanely strong. You're not the final boss, are you? I don't think I've ever seen anything even close to having that much health. It hits hard too. Oh, it hits hard. You got no cogs. Let's trade that in. Trade that in. Alright. Let's do that. Build some cogs. We really need to get Armorly in there to get bleed and poison off. Because that will do insane damage. Because poison does a percentage of their HP. So poison will do redonkulous damage. Uh-oh. I don't want Steam Punch. Alright, I'll take it. Do we have to kill these? I feel like we do, or they're gonna kill us. Use the normal attack on one of the weak ones. And then use the big attack on the main tree thing. Flinch, nice. Alright, it's bleeding. Okay, those hit hard considering they're quite weak. I mean, low health. But they hit hard. A thunderstorm might do well. That might rip them all apart in one go. Oh man, you're just gonna keep summoning more, aren't you? Every time we come up against an enemy that summons things, every time you kill their things, it just summons more things, so it's not even worth killing their things. Better to focus fire. Let's ignore the things. Maybe the counterattacks will take them out. Slowly. 1,072. God damn. He's poisoned now too. That is gonna hurt him bad. We just gotta wear him down before he wears us down now. Before his tentacle arms wear us down. 472 from bleed. Uh-oh. I don't know how much that was. 945 from poison. That's pretty good. We're all confused and poisoned. And Armorly's also blinded on top of that. If everything else wasn't enough, we're just gonna have to cross fingers. Hope we don't attack ourselves. Maybe we shouldn't be attacking. I don't think we should be attacking. Stop attacking. Oh, thank God. Come on, the barrier field at least. don't put it on the tree by accident. We should have brought that. That's why we got that move for the four cost move for the main guy. That's why we got that, because it gets rid of status effects, and then it does damage based on the status effects. Good luck. Good. Bad. Good. Good. Okay. Dark Harvest kills his own tree root things to heal himself. Good to know. Alright, our status effects are gone. We can get in there now. Although our health is super low now. We'll go for the double intercept. That might flinch him enough to stop him, like, whatever he's gonna do. Come on, poison him. Poison his ass. Alright, bleed his ass. I'll take it. It's getting very low. Trade that in. What do we got? Not a fan. I'm not a fan. Oh, that's actually really bad. I should have traded in a super soaker. My bad. Alright, now's the time to use a repair potion at least. Let's go in for the heroic strikes. Well, if we're lucky, we can drop a poison on his ass, if nothing else. Yes! Got him! That poison, man. So helpful. That damage though, that poison damage is really wearing him down. Super good. I don't think he minds ice too much, but we'll get a barrier field up too, so it's probably worth doing. He's gonna go for the Dark Harvest soon because he's got like max tentacle things and he'll get a bunch of health back. But that'll just mean we'll take less damage, so it's probably worth it. I'm not too worried. I think we got this in the bag now. Unless he's got some special move that he hasn't pulled out of his ass yet. Nice. He's summoning more. Incoming. No, 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 no. He's boned. And that status effect, the confuse effect, only hurt our mage. That should do it. Bring in the timber after all. Bring him down. Oh, hey, they're blinded. That might be a wrench in the works there. Tasty. Woohoo! All bark and no bite. And now the Necronomicon awaits us down this hole? Only one way to find out. Next chapter. It's pitch dark. Feels like gazing into black onyx. Guys, I feel something really slimy and disgusting over here. I've poked my hand out of my mouth. Oh, that's evil looking. So this is it, the legendary Necronomicon. To imagine that this artifact is the root of so much suffering. I thought it would be more heart-shaped. It's a cog, you twat. Indeed it is a heart, but the heart of a monster. Created by the goddess of deceit, from the bodies of distinguished alchemists and outstanding warriors. Melted together to forever drive the pulse of the behemoth. That version was not in the hero's handbook. So much pain and suffering bore it into this world. No wonder its energies were so utterly corrupted and destructive. Hey, what's going on? It started to glow. Remarkable. Our heroes grabbed the ancient artifact. And touch it. And returned with the prize to the light above. What if it turns Armily evil? You're surrounded. Stay where you are. Oh, scrap. It's the Void Army. Without hesitating, our heroes assessed the situation and prepared to. I think we better stay calm. Very calm. The Dark Lord approaches. Make way! All hail the Dark Lord! Well, well. What do we have here? Oh, he's pretty cool.
A curious company of fortune seekers, doubtlessly led by their misguided beliefs and you.
Hello, old friend. What?
Looks like you've done my work for me. Come 1,000 years, I would never imagine you standing before me. So doughty with the Necronomicon already activated.
But here I am.
Here you are, here we stand. In a dream of silence, a comforting night, the grinding gears of endless time halt to catch their breath.
That verse. It's... Yo, Gilgamech, the true ancient hero. What?
At least someone remembers who saved the world from total annihilation. But it's still not enough, Auric.
But this group is proof that I was right. True heroism was never completely gone. They awoke the Necronomicon from its slumber and reacted to their acts and qualities.
I thought I made myself clear when I put you in that cage. I'm fed up with your foolish reasoning. Your group is nothing more than an exception. I have to admit, I got a bit worried when you beat my rare bird alchemist. She promised me that if I gathered enough of the worthless guild heroes, she'd be able to awaken the Necronomicon for me. If she could do it without true heroes, then your little band proves nothing. At least you spared me the trouble of finding a new alchemist master.
The deeds of this group prove everything. Small sparks of heroism can grow into great change.
Changing the world craves a real and potent act of true heroism. I begin to break through the darkness, not some small spark. The corrupt state of society cannot be disputed. Just look at how easily I could gather this evil army.
He's talking about us. Hooray for the Dark Lord.
These weak-willed puppets that cling to me just underline the dimness through which we must wade. Only I can put things right, just like I did before. You stood by my side then, Auric. Now give me the Necronomicon and let us reshape this world together.
I know you are sad because you feel you have forgotten. People have forgotten all about your heroics. But this is not about you.
I do not have time for this meaningless jabber. I am the beacon. And since you won't willingly hand over the Necronomicon, old friend, you force my hand.
What is this? Come, move.
Now, with the Necronomicon in my grasp, it is time to withdraw for the final preparations. The High Hand of Destiny calls.
The Dark Lord departs. Make way. All hail the Dark Lord. He didn't talk very nicely about them, but they still follow him. But you're the hero. Don't go. Please. Heartbroken hero. Deals 410% strength as fire damage to one foe. 35% strength as fire damage to Armily. Looks a spare. That's pretty self-destructive. But Auric, if you knew all this time that Gilgamech was the Dark Lord, why did you keep it from us? I needed to make sure you were up for the task, or I would just send you towards an early grave. You have proven yourselves beyond any doubt to be true heroes, and I am sorry to have led you astray. How did we end up in this mess? There's a lot of things you need to tell us. Why does it matter? Nothing matters. The first time I met Gilgamech was in the temperance of Lux Ultima, a knightly order in the northernmost mountains. From his first day, everybody adored him, and he just loved it. He was pure as the driven snow, unmatched in strength and bravery, but prone to caper his way through more self-reflecting disciplines. How many evenings did I not spend trying to enthuse him in philosophy or visual arts? When the Grand Knight chose Gilgamech to ride against the behemoth, I, in turn, was chosen to be his companion and squire. Sidekick, if you will. You've all heard the story about how we defeated the monster, so I won't go into detail. Suffice to say, Gilgamech tore the Necronomicon right out of the monster. The Grand Knight of Lux Ultima made certain to find a proper place for the Necronomicon, burying it in a secret remote location where it would not do harm. In any case, when I last met Gilgamech, after all this time, he had changed. He thought himself forgotten, and the age of heroes to be over. He wanted to use the Necronomicon. His plan was to reawaken the behemoth so he could defeat it and be the great hero again. Or as he said, show people what true heroism is really about. Amelie, did you know that Gilgamech set up the first organized guild back in the day to promote true heroism? Whatever. I tried to make him see the folly of his plan, but I could see in his big brave eyes that my words, the message fell on deaf ears. The Grand Knight would never disclose the whereabouts of the Necronomicon, but I could not rely on its secret location to keep Gilgamech from reaching his goal, so I needed to find another way of stopping him. I needed to convince him that true heroism still existed, and when he caged me and my hopes were at an all-time low, I found you. And you did show me true heroism, but I now see how lost my old friend is. It is all about his own glory. What a fool I have been. You think you're the fool? Huh? Ever since we set out on this swing, I've had it up to my ears with wimpy heroes, stuck-up alchemists, cord-fed ruins, and heck knows. Some mild protesting aside, I've let myself get dragged around half a kingdom without much fuss. Right. Now, one thing I really can't accept is having done all this to simply give up as soon as the going gets a little bit tougher. Damn straight. I'm not going to let that bully end the world. Oh my god, what voice was that? I haven't pulled myself and my brother from every hell there is just to croak on some chauvinistic jock with a superiority complex. Me, I've seen how easy it is to stray from even the path of science when alchemy is used for the bad of the world instead of the good, let alone what it does to people we love. I can't let that be. I can't let that shape the world for future generations. I feel ashamed that I invited despair so far into my mind. Our time together underlies again and again that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. He took his mask off. We must never give up on ourselves. We must never give up on the world. Faith is gaining ground. Origin deals 110% strength as Storm. There is still time. There is still time. What say you, Amelie? Come on, Millie. If this isn't a chance to deploy knowledge practically for the good of many, then what is? Our heroes were down on their luck, and at their lowest, but still there was a spark of hope. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go beat us a Dark Lord. Alright, into the mountains. We got a little bit of time to get started on this one.
Chapter 16. Into the mountains.
We can get a little bit done. Oh, he's gonna run around with no mask on now. That's cool. We must traverse the Dark Frost Mountains to reach the fortress under which the behemoth resides. Okay. There we will stop Gilgamech from awakening it. I've changed my mind. Let's go back to the campfire. Emily, you haven't said anything since we left the cursed city. Don't worry. Gonna move on before my eyelids freeze. Where are we going down? Over here. Where's the pathway down? I missed that one. Oh, there it is. In between those two thingies. Die, you bastard. Goddamn druids, I hate them. Get wrecked! We haven't had the executioner one go off yet. Maybe it doesn't happen often enough to be worth having. Maybe I should have just stuck with stat boosts. Killing doesn't happen that often. Nice. Very good. And she seems to do the most of the killing anyway with her lightning. I might switch Amelie's gear around her accessories. That heal did not save your friend. Nice try though. Really? Douchebag. Alright, just do that then. Maybe we'll get a poison off, who knows? Yes, we did. Woohoo. Score. Alright, it's mage time. That'll do it. Overkill. Level up, nice. I'm gonna change this to Journeyman badge, I guess. Journeyman badge is pretty good. Hey lady. This terrain sure takes a lot its toll on the spokes and wheels of axles. Yeah, I can imagine. We can upgrade. Oh, we don't use mana barrier anymore. We use kilovolt though on the rig. That damage increase. God damn. We can upgrade team repair again. That'd be huge. That'll be huge. Any new gear? No. We get this though, which 15% chance to play an extra card. I'm not sure that's worth it. It's good though. Don't get me wrong, it's good. Just not sure it's worth it. It's not good enough. Won't budge, it's locked up tight. It's the Void Army. Alright, here we go. Weak to lightning. Resistant to cold. Makes sense. Still did good damage. Very good damage even. Oh wow, we're pretty much out of time. We have to after this fight we'll probably be done. That's right, they have stances. That one's a healer? I remember they do counter stance, which is really, really annoying. They're weak to lightning though, so this should really mess shit up. Damn, that hits hard. That hit hard. Incoming. They nearly got through our shield. I wish status effects in this were like they are in Divinity Original Sin 2. In which if you have a shield, if you still have a barrier up, you can't get status effects. Status effects only works after the barrier comes down. Stab. Incoming. Ooh, that was quite nasty. Didn't quite make it through a shield though. We can just go triple steam punch. Are you serious? 36 health left. That's bullshit. Maybe we should have dealt with that mage before it like maxed out its cogs. That did become an issue quite quickly. Wow, this should be easy now. With no cogs to spare. And no resistance to physical damage whatsoever. Alright, we're gonna wrap this episode up here, but in the next one we're gonna continue into this new area. And I guess maybe find Gilgamech and do the final boss? I don't know. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.